Yo, it's Crazy Kurt Comics. Hey, I love podcasts, all right, people? I don't watch as much legacy TV as I used to. Podcasts are where it's at. I like the comedy podcasts. I really love true crime podcasts. I love true crime in general, so of course I'm going to love true crime podcasts. And hey, it's called Crazy Kurt Comics for a reason, because I love comic books. So when I walk into the LCS last week and I see a title for a new book that comes out with this title, you know I'm going to get this book. So I'm going to get this book. Now, I didn't know anything about the creators, right? We got Jeremy Haun and Mike Tizorin. But luckily for me, I got Google, and I can Google that shit, and I can figure out who the hell they are and what's going on with these guys. Jeremy Haun, turns out, he's got a great book called The Beauty. Just got picked up and optioned by Channel FX. It's going to be a series later this year. So he's got that going on. So this is on the heels of that. And Mike Tizorin, he's an animation industry veteran for like 15 plus years. He's been the head of story on a lot of animated movies. He's been a designer. He's been a storyboard artist. So he's got it going on. So these guys put together this pretty interesting book. Now, the first issue is not bad. It's just setting up the story. We're going to see where it goes from there. But the first scene is very reminiscent. It's almost like an homage to the opening scene in Scream with Drew Barrymore. Now, the story follows an eclectic group of women, sort of like Sex and the City-ish, young professionals in the city, and they are fans of true crime podcasts. And you know what? One of the group, later on in the issue, witnesses something that maybe they wish they didn't see, and then we're off and running, and the story goes on from there. So I'm looking forward to the second issue. Good setup. Can't wait to see what happens next. But I love true crime. I love true crime podcasts, and this is a great addition to that genre. When you're looking for something different, no superheroes, no capes. And I got to tell you, there is a scene in this. It's brutal. It's pretty brutal what happens. So I'm on board. Maybe you'll be on board too. Check it out at your local comic book store. It just came out last week. I'm sure you can still find a copy of it. And as we all wait for issue number 2. So to Jeremy Haun and Mike Tizorin, good job. I'm looking forward to the next issue. And one final thing before I go. I try to make a change this year in terms of what I buy at the LCS. And I'm trying to mix in some new books into my, into my base of knowledge for comic books. And you got to give new comic books a try. So if not, maybe once a month, if you can't do it once a week, try a new comic book. Sometimes you're surprised at the stuff you find. It's not all superheroes and capes. Check with your LCS owner. Maybe they've read a book or two that that maybe you've never heard of that you can jump on. And when new number ones come out, always give them a try. You just never know what may happen. I try to do it once a week, if not once every other week. At the very least once a month, I try a new book. And a lot of times I'm really surprised. And the stuff I end up getting really excited about, the new stuff, it's not all, like I say, superheroes and capes. But that's just my little PSA. I'm Crazy Kurt. Check out Murder Podcast, at your local LCS. I'm out. Peace.